I don't think you guys understand like how badly I wanted to finish this to be able to report it to you, but it's still kicking. I've been so excited to film this. You guys don't even know, I've literally been waiting a month. Maybe you do know, maybe you're a project planner and you know exactly what this feeling is like, but this is new to me. Hi guys, it's Astrid. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are filming my very first project pan update. So excited. Side note, before we get into it, can we appreciate our brand new couch that my husband and I just got? Before I go any further, let me just say, I still have not broken my no-buy. It is myself who is on a no-buy, not my husband. And this is something that we had already decided upon. And you know what? Maybe I don't need to justify myself because you guys are like, girl, it's your money, do what you want. Maybe you guys are like, man, that doesn't count. You broke your no-buy. But this is something we've obviously wanted for a while. We've only had a set of, let me get out of the way, 2 of these, and then we've got a recliner over there and had no couch. So yeah, super duper excited about this. We were gifted literally like 80% of the money came from my grandmother. So shout out to her, and then my parents for Christmas. And we gave up on thinking that we would be able to get a pullout of any kind. But the back, it's pushed up against the wall, but when you pull it forward, it can go back. It's one of these ones where it like, you know, it pulls out and then you pull this up and it extends like that. Anyways, that was just something else that I was super excited about, so I was just going to point that out. Let's get into the project pan. Now, I have watched a lot of project panners and I saw them before I started it, and then I kind of realized that like my approach to project panning might not be the same as everybody else's. Mine is more so a way for me to work through various products, which I think is the same exact concept as a project pan. However, a project pan for most people has more to do, I think, with working through makeup. I've seen people where they work specifically through eyeshadow palettes and makeup. I am just going to go ahead and clarify now. For me, it more has to do with working through skincare and things like that. And just products in general, because I am in an apartment. We are so blessed. We have a 2-bedroom apartment, so we are not nearly as cramped as we would be in a 1-bedroom, but things take up space. And I have that whole Kupala closet, as I call it, in there that is full of things. I really would like to do a video and show you guys everything I have in there and do my list of like, these are all the things I'm not allowed to buy until I work through them from that closet, because I have a good amount of stuff from when I went through my couponing kick last year. But anyways, that was a really long intro, I know. But all I wanted to say about this project pan is, so sorry if you were coming to me looking for makeup. This is more so skincare, body care, hygiene products with some makeup incorporated into that. So I'm gonna do this in 3 sort of separate parts. So I'm going to start by showing you the things that I had last time and where they stand currently, the progress that we've made. I've got the bin right here with all of these. And then I'm going to show you some of the things that I worked through that were not technically a part of the project pan, but that I still feel a sense of accomplishment because I worked all the way through them. I just wanted to like document them. And then finally, I'm going to show you what I am adding into my project pan now. So new things that I'm adding, okay? So 3 different things, and yeah, let's finally get into the video. And I know last time this video was like 7 minutes long. This one's definitely gonna be a little longer. I can just feel it. What do we think about the makeup for today? I thought it was like a little bit of a chocolatey vibe. Maybe I'm too washed out in the window light. I just gotta get some natural light when I can. Let's start off with this one, because this one shows the most progress. So this is my e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cleansing Melting Balm. It has almost all been worked through. I really wanted to finish this one, you guys, but you know, I also am not trying to be wasteful with my products. And I think that's something that could be dangerous about a project pan, is that you wanna finish something so badly, especially if you're filming updates like I am, where it's like, oh, I need to show them something that I'm done with. And so sorry if it's boring, but I'm doing this to be a more conscious consumer, and so it would kind of defeat the purpose for me to just clean this puppy out and just use a ton of product. So I'm not going to do that. I like to keep around a face wash of some sort. for travel, and I'm not going to be doing a lot of travel. The only travel plans that we really had on the calendar was for Christmas, and the next time I probably will be traveling will be maybe for my cousin's wedding in the summer, if we're able to do that, which that's like 6 months away. So I have decided what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work through, I think I only have one more face wash that's like a travel size, and I'm going to keep this because I have this exact product as a big size, and I can just scoop some of that and put it in here. So I'm gonna keep the container even when I finish using it up. So that is the first one. And then it's Buddy. We've got the Holy Hydration Gentle Peeling Exfoliant. And obviously I will show inserts. It's kind of hard to see. And maybe that's why people do project pans and not project product like I'm doing. But yeah, this I have definitely made some progress on. It was just sitting in my drawer. And so knowing that I intentionally had that project, like I said, that I'm working on, makes me so happy to actually get to use some of my products. So yeah, definitely made a dent in this. I don't know how much you can actually tell, but it was like brand new. I had used it, I think, once before starting this. I do this every time I get in the shower pretty much, but that's pretty much it. And again, if you're only using a tiny bit, like this is a sample size or trial size or whatever, but it is still like a decent sized product. This is almost a whole fluid ounce, which is a lot in the makeup and skincare world. So that's product number 2. My final little skincare product that I had was this micellar water, and oh my goodness, I think I even said in that video, in my first video, like, watch me fall in love with this. Guess what happened? Do I know myself or do I know myself? I mean, I guess that's good. I guess I should know myself. But yeah, no, I've really enjoyed using this. I've got some makeup wipes that I didn't want to throw out. They're kind of on the drier side because they've been open. They're like these Garnier. I still don't know how to pronounce that. But I got them when I was couponing. And I like to just take this and, whoop, don't drip on me now. It's so silky. I've never used micellar water before. But yeah, I like to just take it like up my cheeks and sometimes like my chin and my forehead a little bit, and use that to like add moisture back into the makeup wipes. I have really enjoyed using this, and I've kind of wondered about keeping this bottle too because I think it's so cute, and getting, maybe if I find a really good deal on micellar water, like this applicator I really enjoy. So maybe if I get one that doesn't have an applicator like this, maybe there's a way I can refill it. But anyway, that is how much is left of this one currently, and I'm gonna continue to work through it, and I'm probably gonna be sad when it's gone. Let's get this one out of the way. The High Smile purple toothpaste, I used this about 3 times probably. Like, honestly, my ankles are giving out. I'm gonna have to sit down on the floor. Yeah, there's a reason I have had this product for so long, and it's that it's just an extra step when you're brushing your teeth and you're like, do I really want to add purple toothpaste into the mix? But yep, so this one is definitely, unfortunately, I've made very little progress on this one, but I'm gonna try to make more progress on it next time. But just gonna go ahead and get that one out of the way. Now this one looks kind of like the exact same as the last time because I've realized there's really not much I can do. I need to get my husband's help pulling the stopper out if I'm gonna do something with it. I have not had him do that because I tried with tweezers and it did not work. So I need to have him help me pull the stopper out so that I can really get that last little bit of lip plumping goodness. But also, since it's been a month already and I've realized how little I've used this, I think my lip plumping days are kind of, dare I say, overish. So if anything, this has kind of proved to me I probably don't need to buy another one of these when this is all said and done. So another benefit to panning is you really figure out what products are actually important to you. If I don't have my husband open it for me soon, then I might just chunk it. Maybe that fixed the lighting a little bit. I don't know. I tried closing the blinds because I feel like it was really washing me out. Maybe not, but I swear I do have color on my cheeks. It just makes me look really, really pale. All right, moving on. This one, I thought I was gonna finish this one 100%. It's because though I am kind of panning 3 different lotions. which again, I'll show you those when I get into like what I kind of started panning, what I am starting panning in the third part of this video. But yeah, I'm also using 2 other lotions, and so that kind of got in the way of this one. Yeah, that's how much is left in this one. There's not a whole lot. It's all on the corners for sure, and I definitely have used it. I've started taking it and banging it on the counter to try to like squeeze it out, and then it kind of like comes out at me really suddenly. Should definitely be done with this one soon. Maybe I should have pushed for this one a little bit more so that I could have gotten, you know, one actually finished instead of making progress on 3 different ones. But, you know, there's 3 different, I have one in my office, and then a big pump in my bathroom, and then this one also in my bathroom. But this one's definitely, it's light. I mean, there's not much left in there. That's the EOS lotion. Okay, I almost forgot one of them because, I just went and got it. I went and got the lip oil because I took this with me when I went on my trip for my friend's wedding, and I forgot I had it in my purse. So needless to say, I've used it probably half a dozen times, but it has been in that bag. And also, honestly, I don't wear colored lip balms very much. I prefer a clear lip balm like 9 out of 10 times. So yeah, this one, not going anywhere anytime soon. Still got plenty of product in it. This is the final one, and I think we can actually see progress on this one. My Curology lip balm. Look at how little is actually left in there, you guys. Isn't that great? The only thing is then I'm like, I want to finish it, but then I'm like, it's so nice. But I think I do still, like I said, have another one of these. So anyway, not finished, but I definitely use this one. And my husband grabs this one sometimes too, honestly. I let him, I like once or twice, I think. Like, not really. It's mostly been me, okay? I panned it. He's not taking my credit. This one, I think, will definitely be finished by the next time we do an update next month. Clearly, I finished absolutely 0 of these products, but I did make progress on some of them. We will get into the products that I added in kind of to the mix in a second, but first I gotta show you some of the things that we finished. This is our very first laundry detergent empty since we moved in. This lasted us like what, a couple weeks, I guess, from when we moved in, but I do have multiples still in the Coupa closet, so we are set. But I don't know, I was like, it's still an empty, so that is one less thing in the house. And I'm not bringing any more detergent in until all of those are gone. I just wanted to have an empty on the list, okay? Let me just have an empty. Let me have this, all right? Thank you. Next, I have my number 7 Hydroluminous Day Gel. And honestly, this thing is so tiny, but you guys, I was astonished by the amount of product. It is deceiving that is in this thing because it's like you use a good amount of it when you moisturize your face. I took this with me when I went back to Georgia, and then I was like, oh, it's done. And then I would bang it on the counter and go like, and use the air to like get it off of the sides, I guess. It took me like a while and I just kept getting little bits and little bits out at a time because I was like, well, I'm not gonna throw it away. Well, there's product still coming out. But it was the gift that kept on giving, but it is done and got one less problem without you. Back up on the knees. Also, this I know is not in my project pan, but this is a mini Curology cleanser. This is from my trial box that I got like a year ago, and it's been my travel one, and I was like, Astrid, it's gonna go bad, it's going to give you acne. So we have had this in the shower. So that's what I was gonna say is I paired this. I would use this and then I would wash off the exfoliant with this. Like I'd like rinse it off and then I'd use this. And then when this one ran out, I switched over to this one. But this is finally empty. So happy. I should have had it in the project pan, honestly. Like there's multiple of these that after I filmed that video, I was like, why didn't I put these in? But I hadn't really thought about it. So yeah, that is another empty that I am happy to report. This shouldn't be a big deal, but you know what? Toothpaste. I finished one of my Crest toothpaste and that sucker is flat. Like I flattened it real good. And I'm onto my new toothpaste that I actually don't really like quite as much because it's less minty, but it's supposed to be good for sensitive teeth, which I do have. So yeah, anyway, toothpaste counts as an empty. When I'm more into these products versus makeup. Sorry, not sorry. My final little empty is, and you say to yourself, what the heck is that? This is what I kept my, I'm not gonna do it again. Hang on, I gotta go look. I'm not gonna embarrass myself for the third time on camera by saying the wrong product. Hyaluronic acid pods. These are the ones that I like. My mom got me one and then I just bought 2 more of them before I went on my no buy. That was like back for my birthday I did that. But this is the container that it comes in. And I just finished my 10th one this morning. So bye-bye. And I've already opened another one, but I just grabbed this one for reference. Okay, now let's get into the things that I am adding to the pan. The things that were kind of casually in the pan already, honestly, but now they're formally getting brought in. Got another tray here. But let me start off with this one, this, how you say it, Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream. Another mini from my advent calendar, and honestly, when I finally finished the number 7, I kind of just took this one and popped it on over in here because I was like, well, now I can work through another mini for moisturizer. So yeah, that is what happened with this one, but I have already made some progress on it, and I have a feeling it's probably going to be gone by the next project pan. We shall see though. And then also from my advent calendar, this is one of the other hand creams that I am going through, and it is literally on death's door, and I've really, really enjoyed it, but I would like to get it finished up because an empty is an empty, and I'm excited to have another empty. So this one is one of the ones that sits on my desk in the other room. That's added to the pan as well. I'm not gonna put it in that one. It's gonna go back in the office. I honestly thought that I was going to finish this one. I really, really, really thought. This one was casually in the pan. Also, I didn't technically put in the video, but I have a second one of these e.l.f. Squeezy Lip Balms. You guys, I keep applying this and it just keeps coming, and I just think that should give us some perspective. Have you ever done that? Have you ever paid attention? Have you ever done that? Have you ever paid attention to how long it takes you to get through like a lip balm or something? If you're like me and you have a shopping problem and you want to go buy more, and I will say, like, I have like true shopping addiction or anything like that. I think I'm better off than a lot of people, and I think that's because I just cannot bear to make awful financial decisions. I'm sorry, I can't. My husband and I, we want to buy a house eventually. We've got car repairs that we need to pay. We've got college debt to pay off, like things like that that are more important than buying all the new fancy makeup. But I am a sucker for some drugstore makeup, is I guess what I'm trying to say. And I'm trying to even reel that in and, you know, make a game out of using all my stuff. Anyway, coming back down to earth. So sorry, I know my brain's like, if it's too chaotic for you, I get it. I totally get it. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I have a second one of these ready to go when this one's done. So I love this one so much, and I naturally reach for it, but now it's getting to like the annoying part where I'm like trying to squeeze it all up. So I'm like, could you just stop working? And nope, it's still going. So that one is also, I keep that one over here in the pan. And finally, the one that I really keep in that actual like pan in the top of my drawer is my Glossier Lip Balm, balm.com. And I feel like this is a teaching moment. It's a learning moment and a teaching moment. Do you guys remember when I insisted that I was going to get this because I really wanted to try it? I actually did get this Glossier Mango Balm.com because I've wanted to try one of these. Checked, it's unopened, and I love the flavor mango, and I love a lip balm, okay? Yeah, in my TJ Maxx video, I put everything else back, but I got this. Not even gonna lie, that I kind of regret it. Not really, it is good, but I don't like this one as much as I like this one. This one has a much better flavor. This one is a really weird flavor. This is supposed to be mango. It does not taste like mango. It tastes like, like Vaseline, lanolin, like paste. I don't know. I don't really love it that much. So I'm trying to work through this one a little bit. It's got plenty of life left in it, and I'm not trying to waste it. It's just one of my lip balms that I'm trying to work through. So I've got this one that I really love, and then this one, and I wasn't reaching for this one because I have a Catrice one that I really like that I just put back away, kind of more out of reach, kind of in my stash, and I moved it away so that I will gravitate toward this one because I was avoiding this one to use my e.l.f. and my Catrice. Go figure. The drugstore brand is better. And then remember I got a gel because I was out of this one, but I was going to say I am still technically keeping this one around, even though it looks disgusting. Like absolutely disgusting. But I've been using it to like brush out my brows with that little tiny bit of gel, and then I go over it with actual gel. And I've been enjoying it. So anyway, it's really kind of empty, but I still keep it in my easily accessible makeup drawer. For makeup, I've also got this Revolution Baby Tint Lip and Cheek Tint in the shade Rose. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just trying to grab it a little bit more right now. If I don't finish it, I might not work through till I finish it necessarily, but it feels like it's getting a little bit on the lower end, and it's really tiny. It's like this berry color, and I feel like that's more winter, and so I'm trying to lean towards this rose. It looks kind of purpley to me. Color while we're still in winter time. So that's also getting added to true actual makeup that's a little bit in the pan. Look at us actually playing by the rules. I also have from Wet n Wild this tinted hydrator that I'm working through. I've had this for a little while and I really like it. I might go with a darker shade next time, but I'm always scared because it's, you know, easier to add like bronzer and things to a lighter shade versus take away, which again, I probably look really pale right now. I'm not wearing this right now. I'm wearing my e.l.f. Halo Glow, but I've had this one for a little bit and I honestly don't know when it expires. So just trying to, this is in the shade Porcelain. So I probably could stand to go a little bit darker, but maybe not. Maybe this will be perfect for the winter months as my skin is a little bit lighter. I also have this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And I just don't grab this as much because I really like my Maybelline Fit Me Compact Powder. And I just know I've had this one for a little bit longer. And so I'm just going to try to gravitate towards this. I did use this one today and I just know it's gonna take a while to work through it. And I don't have really any other reason other than the fact I've had it for a while and it's time to make sure that I'm actually using it. I have this little Ulta Beauty Plumping Lip Gloss that I'm also going to try to work through. So I'm actually going to take this one and also put it in here with this pan since the other lip plumper is in there. So I think those are lippies that can stay in this actual thingamajigger. But yeah, obviously that is how much is in there. As we get kind of going, you can actually see this one because it's clear. We're on to our final two. This one is an absolute tragedy because we all know how I feel about this mascara, okay? This is not, I hit the bottom of it. This is the stopper came up. Do you see this? Yeah, I'm heartbroken. But I really wanted to just throw it away, but it's still got some life in it. So what I'm doing is I have a second one already. And so I've been taking this gloppy, disgusting mess and doing that as my first layer and then putting it away and taking out the nicer one and adding to it. So at least I'm getting some of the product still out of this tube. But I am absolutely devastated about the stopper. Luckily, it's a $7 mascara and it will change your life and you should get it. But very, very sad. Very sad. Final makeup thing. Maybe someone needs to call me out and just tell me to throw it away, but I probably won't. I think I've had this since I was like 13, maybe at best. I am 23 years old. At best, this is at least 10 years old. I absolutely love this palette. I adore it. I think it has beautiful shimmers. I'm wearing it on my eyelids today, okay? Don't be a hater. When I get pink eye, if I get pink eye, we know who the culprit is. As much as I love this pan, I'm gonna try to work through it because for my health, it probably needs to go. I might end up keeping it even once it's empty because I've had it for 10 years as a sentimental thing, but I probably need to stop using it on my face every once in a while and slowly working through it because I wanted to keep it for so long. So we're gonna try to pan this palette, a real palette. That's the pan, guys. And so since we're gonna do Project Pan, this is the pan. Thanks so much for watching. I know this one was a longer one. I appreciate you so, so much. please leave in the comments below if you are project panning or on a no buy or any of these things that I'm trying to work on. And if you guys have any tips or advice for me, I would appreciate it so much. Or if you just finished a product, I would love to know what you finished so we can share that sense of accomplishment together. Okay? Mwah! Love ya. Bye.
Now I need to go and put all of these away. I'm gonna make cookies because it's Friday and we are going to a gathering with some people. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, food. I need to eat lunch. I need to eat lunch. I'm gonna go have some grilled chicken, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have. It's gonna be really good. All right. Bye.